Hi guys, I'm Bushwhatever here, back with another video, and for today I'll be doing my what if my 1K special, and also the in my new intro. Who made it? The person that who made my new intro is still in the link in the description down below. Please go check him out. He really has made me uh he really made he really makes a lot of good content. Even though it's just short videos, it's fine. It would really mean a lot to me if you just subscribe to him. And yeah, and as I said before, this is gonna be a 1K special, as I said. So let's begin. This is what if Deku had KDA's had all the powers of the KDA members, which y'all might be wondering, who are the KDA members? Well, oh, if you play League of Legends, which most of you will maybe not know this, or maybe all of you might not know this, but League of Legends is a game where made by Riot Games, which is basically like a MOBA game or a multiplayer online battle arena game, which you play as a champion and you have a team of five, and basically it's against by team against to defeat a nexus like that. Which there is a skin line that is called KDA. Yes, there is gonna be a skin. There's a skin line in League of Legends which was called KDA, which basically like a idol esque, yeah, idols like that. Which I was thinking that why not input that into here, because I love the game so much. So yeah, and I really hope you all like this. And also, this is like what if Deco was also an idol, so I'm just gonna make it to where that what if Deco was an idol. That's my 1K special, and basically I'll just gonna explain of what is his quirk. So yeah, so let's begin. So this is part 1 to what if Deco was an idol with the powers of the KDA members. Yeah, that should be a title. And let's begin. The story starts off when Izuku was born. Izuku was born normal. Yes, normal. But the thing is, Izuku was growing up growing up with his life. He was bullied. Yes, he was still bullied no matter what. Because let's just say, instead of it being like Izuku is gonna have his quirk right off the bat, no, I'm gonna make it to where that he has his quirk when he is about 10 years old, because that is when Izuku's career will start. Which, let me just put a little bit of background story for Izuku. Which, yeah, Izuku, let's just say when Izuku was 8, on one fateful day, Izuku was seeing a person being bullied because of their quirk. If y'all might be wondering, you might be saying that this is Toga. No, this is not Toga, but rather it is Kaminari. Yes, Kaminari was being bullied with his quirk because he went dumb when he uses his quirk, which Izuku protected him even though he was quirkless. And basically, Kaminari just asked Izuku why did he do that, and basically Izuku just says it's because that is what heroes do. Yeah. The next person that he meets is Shoto. Yeah, Shoto Todoroki. Which, yeah, um the reason why he met him because of Endeavor actually quote unquote abandoning him. He's I mean by abandoning is just no, he Shoto is not gonna be neglected or anything, no. Basically NG or Endeavor gave him a house and basically says that you live here now, don't come to my house, and yeah. Which yeah, that's what happened to Izuku. And to no not Izuku, to Todoroki. Which for the last person that actually will be coming in this um yeah, that will be joining us is going to be Kirishima. Yeah, Kirishima. Um the reason that I put Kirishima in this one is because he has some self doubt and everything. And when and basically they became friends of basically Izuku being like, just generally a kind person and everything. So yeah. Which now so as I said, Izuku is best friends with Kaminari, Shoto, and Kirishima. Which yeah. Now 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 let's time skip to when Izuku was 10. Izuku was let's just say it was high school. I guess the start of high school. Yeah, the start of high school. And Izuku was it was after class and basically he calls up Shoto Kaminari and yeah, Shoto Kaminari and Kirishima. Basically Izuku asked that guys, do you want to go to a concert to me with to me with all of them agreeing because basically their anchor to life is music. Because yeah, I'm basically putting some of my input in this on life. So yeah, even though I'm a young person, I still put on life, as in life choices to say, life decisions that will basically make it more better and that just a little bit to educate you guys from the world, even though we are in this pandemic. Just imagine that that this is all better and always imagine that everything is gonna be all right. And yeah, sorry sorry about that. That I rambled on about life. I'm very sorry for that. Which yeah. Now, when let's continue the story. Now, when Izuku, Kirishima, Kaminari, and Shoto went to the what was it called? The concert. Basically, this concert was special. Um, at a particular point in time, um, the singer was going to choose four people that will be singing a song, which I don't want to play a song because I don't want to be copyrighted, and I don't want you guys that if you watch this video and that you really liked it that I might delete it because of yeah, copyright. And yeah, so let's just say that the song was huh outrunning karma. Yeah, outrunning karma. Basically Izuku sang outrunning karma. It's like a turn based, like for the final is that they will sing together, which for the final For the first song for Izuku was Outrunning Karma. Then for Shoto was what was it? Let's just say Sad by X Extension. And for Kaminari it was because Thunder, yeah, Thunder. And for Kirishima it was no, I was yeah, for Kirishima it was Drag Me Down by One Direction. And yeah, the reasons that I made it to this because I noticed that every single one of, let's just say, idol video, what if Deku was an idol, basically makes him like he's alone with a manager and everything. Not like that. Get your minds out of the gutter. But yeah, in all seriousness, what I always see is that Izuku is gonna be an idol, just gonna be solo, and nobody really thought that Izuku. Yeah, nobody really thought about Izuku being an idol with some friends. Yeah, with his friends because there's a lot of people that he can go friends with. So yeah, which for the last song they sang These Girls. Yeah, These Girls. Basically, it's I forgot what's the name for the artist, and but let me just check. Sorry about for pausing, but now I remember the name of the group that made These Girls. It it was by Why Don't We. And yeah, basically they sang These Girls, and one person in particular saw them and give me let's just no, for now I'm gonna call her Faith. Faith basically goes up to after they sang and everybody just cheering, clapping. Basically, Faith comes to them and basically said that your voices are very angelic and very catching of listeners. Why don't you be an idol? But Izuku just they just says, can we be idols that but we are in a like a boy band like that? Which Faith just says, sure, why not? Which yeah, this is basically where it starts. But the thing is, when Izuku sang that These Girls, um let's just say his quirk activated, and basically he transforms into this. When he sings These Girls on stage, he transforms into this. Yes, he transforms into Ari, or technically the male version of her. And yeah, he looks like that. Which all the girls, let me just say, all the girls um just went full on Justin Bieber on him. When yeah, if you remember from the past, Justin Bieber was very famous. That yeah, even is today, Justin Bieber is still famous. And when he burst onto the scene, basically all of the girls are just cheering his name. Basically, having a basically having basically in my word in my language it was called kilig. Yeah, kilig. Basically like saying in love with basically like in love with Izuku and stuff. Which yeah, which to- Todoroki Shoto, Kaminari, and Kirishima just ask Izuku that, wait, you manifested your quirk? And Izuku just says, wow, I I really look cool. And yeah, he notices the eventually the ears, and basically his ears disappeared from his face like the ones on his left and right side, and basically come up to his hair and everything, which he really looks like Ari. Which yeah, which when Izuku got home, Izuku actually said this to his mom that he has a quirk and everything. Which and telling her that I want to be an idol for now, just to the reason that Deku is gonna be an idol just because to express himself. He likes making people happy. If it's through music, he will do it. So Izuku is going to be yeah, an idol with his friends. Which yeah, this will be fun. Not gonna lie, this is gonna be fun. Which yeah, is Inko just says, "Are you sure, honey? It's a very hard job to be an idol." Which Izuku just says, "I'm very certain, mom. Don't worry." Which yeah, Inko agrees and everything. Which yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My recording cut off. Oh man, I'm very sorry, guys, for the 100 special that the recording cut off. But yeah, and yeah, as I said before, Inko agrees that Izuku will be an idol. So for the first day that they were there, basically they trained for about 3 months. Yeah, they trained for 3 months to be an idol, which they had the posture, the singing and the dancing. Which yeah, they need to do the dancing as well because sometimes they dance, and yeah, for posing, yes, and they need to have an athletic body, which that's the reason that Deku is going to be, like, let's just say buff, not buff to like All Might, but let's say lean, but has a six pack with muscle. Yeah, that's basically it. He has a chiseled body. Yes, that's it. And yeah, Izuku, Shoro, Kaminari, and Kirishima are um, having fun doing being an idol because it's been so long since they expressed themselves. So yeah, which yeah um through the year. Sorry about that, guys, but through the years that Deku is being an idol, well, Izuku is let's just say having fun with his friends. Even in their first debut, they actually a lot, and I mean a lot of fans became came in because of Izuku's singing once before when they were chosen to sing a song from a concert, and that basically started their career. And yeah, which now we time skip for about to when Deku is now at the start of the anime. Which, if y'all might be wondering, how did that is Deku still in school? Yes, he is taking the idol life secret. The only people that know is his friends, and his mother. But Izuku will announce that he and his friends are going to UA with their quirk, and yeah, which in every of their what was it their performances, well, Izuku is Always using transformations. Yes, Izuku always transforms. The reason for that is so that it has more effect and everything. Which when he performs, his most used is Ari. Yeah, Ari and Akali. Which I might put Seraphine as well. If he's doing a solo, he will transform into Seraphine. I know I don't have the picture for male Seraphine, so yeah. I was thinking of that, and yeah. Actually, no. I'm not gonna include Seraphine because yeah, he's gonna be more broken if I put her in, so yeah. So Izuku's transformations is on screen. He can transform into these four people, which one is Evelyn, Ari, Akali, and Kaisa. Which yeah, he transforms into them, but they're male versions and everything. Which all the fans love it, and I'm saying this alright. The fans love it, and they especially love it when he transforms into Ari, because Ari has ears. Because if you don't know, Ari is a kitsune, a nine-tailed fox to say. Which yeah, which technically Izuku has their powers. So yeah, Izuku can go invisible with Evelyn's powers. Izuku can charm people with Ari's powers, and he has the way of the ninja with the Kali, and basically shoot repulsors like from Kaisa. Which yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, now let's continue to sort of the anime. So what happens is that Izuku is going is still in school, but he didn't tell anyone about his quirk and everything because yeah, he doesn't want to tell anyone because of the reason that he was bullied by them. It doesn't give them the right to know about his quirk. So yeah, now we go on to the then we go on to what happens next. Which a teacher still comes in, throws all the papers and everything, and says that I know y'all want to be heroes and everything. Which Izuku is still going to UA, but was laughed at still because they thought that Izuku didn't have a quirk, but he doesn't want to show them. But something inside him made him pissed off. If y'all may be wondering who it is, it's Evelyn. Let's just say that Izuku technically can transform to them and get their powers, but the the thing is that Izuku is let's just say that they're actually alive. Izuku can summon them, yes, but and transform to them. The thing is that they're alive. They live inside him, yes. But but for Deku, it's just the female version which I put on screen. Yep, these are there when Izuku's in their is in his mindscape and everything. But when Izuku transforms, it's the male version. So yeah, the thing is that so yeah, the reason why Evelyn is acting up like this, it's because Izuku kept all this pain because even though if you didn't know, let's just say that Evelyn is a succubus. Yeah, a succubus. Even though she's a succubus, she really likes Izuku. Yeah, to her it's like her little brother and everything, or like a family member that she never had. Which she gets pissed um she when Deku is being laughed at like this, which made him transform into Evelyn. Which yeah, which everybody got scared because because when he transforms, it is actually quite scary when he transforms to Evelyn, and the mist that when he becomes invisible, they see a smoke and basically just glowing eyes, which made them scared to the point that they almost pissed their pants. Which yeah, if you remember anything, the girls that were there, actually the girls were still bullying Izuku, but they watch Izuku's concerts and everything. So when they saw that Izuku is the idol, huh, who was it? The KDA idol, which yeah, their quote unquote name is KDA, which nobody knows why they do that do the name, but Izuku suggests the name because to from his powers, basically he explains that to his friends that the KDA means kill what KDA uh kills, deaths, and assists, which only um Izuku, Kaminari, Kirishima, and Todoroki know about the meaning. And when they asked why, well, it's because that my powers are I gonna is gonna be called KDA, which the thing is he summons all the KDA members, yes, which they introduce themselves saying, "Hi, we're the KDA members. I'm Akali. There's Ari, Kaisa, and Evelyn. Basically, we were the first KDA members that actually did, let's just say, idol stuff. Yeah, we're the first, and we're grateful that Izuku got technically our powers because the thing is, this is not a quirk technically. Technically, this is not a quirk, but considered as a quirk. It's like their last when they died. Let's just say for us from an assassination. Let's just say that they really wanted to be reincarnate. Their powers would be given to a person that has a good soul, a golden heart, and it was Izuku. So yeah, what I said before was Izuku's a late bloomer. To everybody else, he is, but he knows that this is not a quirk. It's technically it's technically like a quirk, but not an actuality. So yeah, which Akali explains about everything, and yeah, which which Kirishima, Todoroki, and Kaminari were shocked that this was Izuku's let's just say power. Which yeah, they were very shocked to hear that Izuku has the powers of these four, and yeah, which Akali just says that don't worry Izuku, even though we're idols, technically we're um our powers are still, let's just say, pack a punch. So yeah, that's the thing that happens with Izuku and his friends. So that's the reason that they were called the KDA. Which nobody knows what the meaning of KDA, but they love it. Which yeah, which let's go on to the girls' perspectives and everything. KDA, which they were freaking shocked and they were begging, just saying sorry and everything, but the Izuku didn't care. Which Izuku just goes off, and yeah, the such actually, they Izuku went with his friends actually, which the Sludge villain was captured a random person but was saved by All Might. He still dropped it and everything, so yeah. Which now, Izuku and the gang, Kaminari, Kirishima, Todoroki, and Izuku, are walking down the street and basically saw a group of people crowding. I think it was a street, which Izuku asked one of the person, basically saying that there was a kid trapped under the uh not trapped, I mean captured by a villain, which Izuku saw that it was Katsuki. Even though he is pissed that, even though he doesn't like Katsuki, it's the job of a hero. sorry, sorry. It's a job of a hero to help people in need. So yeah, which Izuku just asked Shoto, Kaminari, and Kirishima if they are willing to help, which they are willing to help, and basically there's still people in the buildings which are caught on fire, which Izuku just says, Shoto, can you freeze the building so that they will not catch on fire? Which, if you all might be wondering, does Shoto can use his fire side? Yes. Yeah, he doesn't despise it. No. Izuku made it to where that he actually loved his fire. The reason is that Izuku just says fire is not just destruction and hatred. He basically explains about it, about fire is also considered as love and everything. Which yeah, which that's the reason of why Shoto is using his fire side, and yeah. Which for Kirishima it was to go to the buildings and to save the people and everything. And for Kaminari, it was if people were about to jump down, and is Kaminari will catch them. And for the reason that actually Izuku trains Kaminari on his using his quirk, which he doesn't get dumb anymore. Which yeah, it technically it's like he instead of discharging it, he just compresses it in his body. Basic yeah, and basically making to where that he has speed, strength, and everything. Basically like one for all, but a downgraded version of it. But yeah, so yeah, that's a thing. So after that, Izuku just focuses on the villain and everything, which Izuku transforms into Ari. Which the reason why he transforms into Ari, because to charm him first. You have to charm him first and everything. You have to charm the such villain first, and transforms to Akali to grab Bakugo, and using Evelyn's powers that Izuku sprouts two, I think, tails, if I remember. They were like tails, and he does a motion that basically like reaping their souls like that. But the such villain isn't dead, just knocked out, incapacitated, and everything. Which yeah, the heroes were shocked, and the civilians were shocked that these are the KDA members. Which yeah, that happens. And Izuku after that they were said that they were not scolded to say because they didn't do anything, because Izuku fought back when they were about to say that they were about to scold them, and basically Izuku scolded them back because even though you're a hero, basically saying that you're a hero for goddamn sake. Even though you don't have the quirk for the situation, do something. Don't just lie around and expect a kid to do something. Which made them feel bad, and yeah. After that, everything was the same. Um, Izuku had a new concert. With the after the 10 months, I mean, which yeah, Izuku for the 10 months just trains with this quirk and not quirk, the power that he has. Izuku trains with the power that he has and everything. Which yeah, Izuku still is a shy person, but Evelyn basically taught him how to pick up women. Yes, you heard me right, pick up women. Even though Evelyn is like I know she's still a succubus, so he teaches Izuku how to pick up women, which if you like, guys, if you want this to be a harem, just comment down below. Or I'm thinking of doing this like a harem, and if you don't like it, just suggest for a good ship for Izuku. And I know all of you would say Jiro. I will take that to consideration, and I will if if any if any of you like doing the harem, so uh this as a harem, I will be glad that I will not be. I will be adding Jiro to the harem, which basically Jiro is the main girl, so yeah. Which yeah, for the 10 months, basically Izuku just trains how to use his power and everything. Which for the training, for the first because there were 10 months, about two months to master Akali, which technically he didn't technically master it because he was busy of being an idol and doing school. Now that the 10 months of training is up, is beginning, he now has time to train with his powers. Which for Akali it took about 2 months because it should take a lot longer because the way of the ninja. Yeah, if you don't, and also when he's in a Kali mode, he is wearing a mask and everything. So yeah, which he learns about to how to use the kunai and everything, throwing the kunai, throwing shurikens, and dashing forward with lightning speed. And yeah, and basically how to hit vital points. Which yes, Izuku will hit vital point. Will kill villains if necessary because to him technically villains are just scum. Yeah, scum. They're not meant to live, but if there are parts of them that can be redeemed, he will not kill them, just knock them out. So yeah. So yeah, that's the reason. And after that, Izuku learns about how to use the smoke bomb to conceal himself and use the maximum amount of time that he is in the smoke bomb and everything. Which yeah, and how to throw kunais with let's just say about one, two, three, four, five kunais in a row, like one on the left, one on the right, basically like a row of kunais, not stacked row, which he learns how to throw like that, and throwing a, a shuriken, like what was it called, the demon blade with in Naruto, like that. And basically he attaches a string to it. He doesn't learn this from Akali, but he attaches a string to the shuriken to help him technically he can use it to climb walls technically because uh he needs just to attach it to basically just throw it, and for example if there's a railing, he just needs to wrap it around that and he can basically go up a building. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna cut it out. And yeah, Zuko learns how to use it and everything, which basically Zuko became a lot more stealthy and everything. So yeah, which he is proud of it and everything. So yeah, which for the I guess for the third month it was for Ari, which he got a little bit longer because of Ari's fighting style and how she uses her power, which Ari always has an orb. Yeah, an orb. That's the thing with Ari. She can conceal the orb. Don't worry, but she always has an orb on his hand that just floats. And basically, the thing is that when he hits the orb, she can throw it as like Izuku. He can throw it as well, but when it gets to when he throws it three times, it will glow green, which if he hits about three people, no, three people, yeah, if he hits three people, it will grow green. And basically when he throws it again, it basically heals him for his stamina and basically heal his wounds and everything. So yeah, which the second one is Foxfire, which he got a little bit he didn't got used to it because he got used to it, but it was very hard for him. It basically took majority of the time because he needs to do let's just say nine Foxfires and basically throw and basically command them to go to go to a target, which that was very hard for him, which he had to do some he need to learn to do it without even thinking about it. It's like that they know that it's like that it's instinct that if he knows the target and it will go to that. So yeah, now Izuku learns how to charm and everything because that's the easiest part. He just makes a Korean heart. If you know the pose for Korean heart, it's the index finger and the thumb basically forming a heart and everything. Which yeah, that's they basically he knows now how to charm, and the dash, which he had to learn how to dash and everything. Which it was very hard because of the tails, yeah. And eventually he got used to it, and he is actually very fast, and he can do it three times in a row. And if he does it in intervals, it will not just drain the stamina really fast because the thing is with that with that is that it drains stamina real fast because it basically uses a special type of footwork that makes him dash forward so fast that his enemies cannot see him. So yeah, that's very hard. Now for huh, Kaisa. Yeah, now for Kaisa, he needs to learn how to technically dash as well, and basically shoot the things on like the repulsors on his shoulders and everything, which it took about I don't know 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks to shoot just from the repulsors and learn all the skills that Kaisa has and everything. Not technically, not technically 2 weeks, about 2 months still because of how to do the he needs to do a lot of combos, so yeah, which Kaisa teaches him a lot, which yeah. After that, it was Evelyn, the last but not least, which Izuku learns how to transform, to turn invisible really on with it, because when he transforms before, his time was 10 seconds, 10 seconds, then he disappears. But for the training, he needs to do it like on will, that he can go invisible on will. And he learns how to shoot, I guess, a dart, and basically creates spikes 3 consecutive times, and a charm. Yeah, if you didn't know, in the League of Legends, Evelyn has a charm. That's a thing, and everything, and yeah, which he learns how to use the charm, which it's not like Ari's. He needs to hit a target, basically marking them first and waiting, I guess, 3 seconds, and basically hit the target, and basically they're charmed. And now Izuku learns how to dash forward and every dash. Let's just say dash in a certain radius that he will be good with, and basically using the tails with sharp ends to as what was it to help him dash forward and everything. Which yeah, which after he does that, he actually does next. It does next is the re. What was it called? What was it called again? Guys, wait a second. Sorry about that. But he needs to learn how to do the last caress. The thing with the last caress is that he basically does a motion of basically like a half circle, using his two tails, and basically teleports back. Which this was very difficult because he had first to practice the half circle motion and teleporting, which was very very difficult. It took about a majority of the month, which it was left with 9 months. So yeah, which Izuku actually masters all of his powers, and yeah, which now we go on now for the last month, his manager, which was Faith, actually booked a concert in Japan, and basically Izuku is well known all over the world, so yeah, all of the girls are just on the world are just loving him. And basically for the last concert that he will do for now, basically Izuku just says that when after the concert, when he's finished, he announced that he and the gang are going to UA, going to become heroes. Which yeah, that's their announcement, that they will be becoming heroes and everything and attending UA. So yeah, which they for the last day before they go to entrance exam, they train and everything before the entrance exam. And so and they were shocked of how powerful Izuku is. And yeah, of how powerful Izuku is, and the power that he deals with with those called quote unquote cheats. So yeah, and yeah, now the last scene is Izuku in front of UA, which that's where I'm gonna be leaving it off. I hope you guys like it, and um I really hope you guys like this, and I really really I really wish that every and that every one of you like this series, and I'm also very very thankful that all of you made me to 1K subs. So yeah, and yeah, that's the end. That's the end of the story for now, for part one. Which, as I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.